Hi, this is Jeff Davis with the Davis Group, bringing you another edition of Real Estate Today. I'm going to be talking to you over the next couple of videos here about home ownership. And here, first thing we want to talk about is how do you get approved for your next home? Now, the American dream has been built upon capitalism, being able to go out into the marketplace and to create the future that you desire based on your own hard work and careful investment strategies. For the average person, for most people, home ownership represents the foundation of building lasting wealth. Now, not everybody wants to own a home, and if you're not a person that's looking to own your own home, then this video may not be for you. But if you are interested in that, if you want to pursue the dream, then the first thing you want to do is get approved. Now, the way you get approved for a home loan is, number one, you go and you talk to a loan officer at a bank or a mortgage company, and preferably someone who has multiple programs. Very, very hard to get approved if the lender you're talking to only offers one type of loan. Like he only does a 20% down conventional financing. So if you don't have 20% down or you're not looking for conventional financing, he can't help you. You want a lender who's able to do FHA, VA, conventional, that has multiple programs. Why? Because everybody's situation is different. And sometimes, even when you have the money, you don't necessarily want to put it all into the house. There may be some other things that you want to do, or maybe you just want to keep a little cash reserve. So you go and you talk to a lender that has these programs, and then you realize that there are certain things they're going to be looking for. Number one, they're going to be looking at your credit. Credit is extremely important today in the world of buying. And so anything you can do to raise your score as high as you can get it, you should do. They want to see that you're financially responsible with your current obligations, because one of the hardest things for a lender to assess is whether or not you're going to be responsible with the new debt. Second thing you want to do is you want to make sure you have steady income. Now, you can be working for yourself, you can be self-employed. The key is you have to be able to prove that you get a certain amount of money on a monthly basis to handle your obligation. If you're self-employed, you're going to have to be able to prove this steady income for at least 2 years. If you have a regular job, then you're going to look at your W-2s, you're going to look at your check stubs, but you have to be able to prove that you can make the payments. So let's say, for example, you're getting a house and the payments are going to come in at, say, $2,000 a month. Well, if you're making $1,000 a month, you're not going to get approved. You have to be able to provide proof, typically, that that mortgage payment is not going to be any more than a third of your income, preferably about 25%. So if you're making $8,000 a month looking for a $2,000 mortgage, you got a pretty good chance of getting approved from an income perspective. Now, the next thing you want to have, you got the credit, you've got the income, you got to have some resources. Now, as an investor, I know how to buy property with or without money. I know how to do deals with no money down. I know how to do things with seller assistance. There are plenty of ways to buy real estate where you don't have to have a lot of money to make it happen. But let me dispel a myth for you right now. It is virtually impossible to buy real estate broke. You cannot be a person that has access to no financial resources and expect to do anything in real estate, because real estate transactions cost money. You have to pay for a credit report. You got to pay for an appraisal. You got to pay for title insurance. You have to pay for a home inspection. You have to pay closing costs. There are costs associated with home ownership. And so the more money that you're able to put aside to have available towards your purchase, the more likely you will be to get approved. So think about these things as you're looking for home ownership, looking into it. Work on your credit. Make sure you got a score that hopefully allows you to qualify for the program you're looking for. Make sure you got some steady income. Make sure you got some resources to cover cost. We do real estate here, Long Beach, California. That's our area. But we work and service the entire Southern California market. So if you're looking to buy, looking to sell, look us up. www.thedavisgroup. We'll do all we can to help you. And if you're not in our service area, but you'd like our help anyway, feel free to reach out via email, contact us through the website. We'll see what we can do to help you become that next homeowner. So until next time, this is Jeff Davis with the Davis Group in another edition of Real Estate Today saying, keep on looking for your next property.